guys, welcome to a beautiful brand new day here on another farm. My name is Efom Hine and this is Efom TV. Today I just want to share a very practical thing that as a fish farmer you might want to do on your own farm. So today I want us to go through how to fix the plumbing part of a tarpaulin pond, or how to create an outlet on a tarpaulin pond. You know, when the tarpaulin is presented, it is presented all sealed, and so you or a plumber has to create an outlet at where the slope of the tarpaulin is. So you fix that outlet so that the water can flow out of the pond if you want to drain your water. So to do that, these are the things that you are going to need to be able to fix that outlet. One, you are going to need a tank connector. This thing is called a tank connector, 2 inches tank connector. You are going to need 2 valve sockets, 2 inches. You are going to need 2 inches air vent. You are going to need 2 inches air valve, and then you will need your saw blade. This is a gas plier. You are going to need your glue, and then some thread tape, and obviously some 2-inch pipes. Depending on the length of the outlet or where it's going to be, it will determine the number of pipes that you're going to need. So the first thing that you do is you have to watch out for where the slope of the tarpaulin pond. As soon as you set up your tarpaulin pond, you see that it might slope towards a certain direction, and that's where there will be easy flow of water. So that's where we are going to target. So when you were able to establish that part, then what you do is that you put the tank connector at where the bottommost part of where you are going to drain the water. So you see, you put it at the bottommost part like this, and then you mark out, you use a pen to mark out the shape of the tarpaulin pond, because that's where you are going to cut. So when you mark it out, then you proceed to cut a hole. So you see, we have our hole nicely marked out. In cutting out the hole, make sure you cut just inside the marked out place, so you don't cut outside of it so it becomes too big. So you have to cut just inside. You can use a smaller knife to be able to move around easily. So you see, you gently cut out this part. So after marking out and cutting out the hole, you take out your tank connector and make sure this seal is placed exactly in the compartment it's supposed to be placed, and then you insert the tank connector in the hole you have created. You see, it fits exactly inside the hole, and then you place it in there like this. Now you need somebody to help you at this point, because somebody has to tighten this tank connector. It's like the knot of the tank connector at the back of the tank connector. So you can use your hand to tighten it, but normally you need a gas plier to help you do a better job. So once the tank connector is firmly tightened into place, then you are going to use your air valve now. So when you fix your valve socket, then you are going to put a small piece of 2-inch pipe and then the air vent here. You see, this is to allow the water to pass through these holes and then through the outlet. Now you see, sometimes the fingerlings you bring might be small, very small, such that their heads can enter through this vent cap. So what you are going to do is that you are going to put a net, window net or mosquito net, and tighten it around here so that the water can go through, but the fish cannot sieve through this vent cap. But in this case, since we are not putting in fish right now, this is how we are going to do it. So we are not also going to glue this part. We are not going to glue this part because we want to be able to remove this anytime maybe we are cleaning the pond or anything like that, so that the water can easily flow. So we are just going to fix it in like this, so that anytime you want to remove it, you can easily, remove it. Okay, so now the inside of the outlet is done. We have to now move to the outside and do the rest of the connection there. Now we are done with the inside fittings. We come outside and you see we used one of the valve sockets inside. Now we are going to use another one outside. You see that the first one we used inside, we did not apply any thread tape, but the outside one we are going to apply thread tape because the water is going to come through the this one. So if you don't apply the thread tape to seal any small thread holes and all these things, water might leak through the tank connector. So we are going to apply our thread tape. So now you are going to fix your air valve, the 2-inch air valve. So just like that, your outlet is done. Now note that it's not everything on the farm that you are going to have to call in a professional to do. So there are some of these things that you can learn and do on your own. So if you can learn these things, it will be better for you, so that you don't spend a whole lot on simple maintenance and stuff like this. Now If this is your first time on this channel, click on the subscribe button, share our videos, leave us a comment. If you have any question too, you can ask. This is a Foam TV. Here we showcase the practical side of farming for you to also be able to engage in a profitable farming business. Now, when you get into this part, it is only left for you to decide where the direction of the drainage is going to go. So if you want it to go wherever, you are going to use either a T or a bend to direct it to wherever you are going to, the drainage is going to end, and then you are going to have to use the pipes to direct the flow of the drainage. Hope you join us another time on another one of our most educative and entertaining videos. See you again. Bye bye. Yeah.